everyone. Good morning, everyone. It's Dan here with Horizons New Zealand South. We are at Guelph train station. It is a GO train, and if you remember in one of our earlier videos we mentioned about the daily public transport that you could take from the city of Guelph to Toronto. There are many towns approximately this size within approximately an hour to an hour and a half of Toronto that you can take a daily transit. So we're here today, we're going to purchase the ticket, and then we are going to take a train. It takes about an hour and 10 minutes, and we arrive at Union Station, which is the central station in the heart of downtown Toronto. There we are. Hi everyone, so we have just purchased our 2 tickets. For some reason they printed out 3. Oh, receipt. We've just purchased our 2 tickets here, and what you may notice is I didn't use any cash for this. In Canada, you can use bank cards, and this might be something that you are really familiar with. It may be something that is a bit new. So within many places, both within shops and also within even just machines like this, instead of using cash, we can use a debit card. And how it works is you put your card into the machine, or sometimes you can just touch it like a pay wave, and you would put in your PIN number, your personal identification number, normally about 4 digits, and what it does is it will then read whether you have enough funds in your account to pay for that. If you do, it will approve it, and what happens is the amount of funds are automatically transferred from your bank account to the company's account. No cash. Hi everyone, so it's Dan here with Horizons South. We have just arrived at Union Station all the way from Guelph, and we are just about to step outside, and we will be visiting some schools today, and we will explore the city, and we will see what we can find as we explore the city of Toronto. Hi everyone, Dan here again, and we are, as you can see, at the University of Toronto, right in the heart of the city. This is one of the oldest and most respected universities in Canada, in fact in the world. It was established back in 1827, and amongst some of the alumni to this great university include former prime ministers, governor generals, also foreign leaders of various countries as well. It is a university that has over 62,000 students, and 19.7% of those at present are international students. They have roughly 2,500 academic staff, and one of the claims amongst many claims of fame for this university is a doctor was the one who discovered insulin. So if you think about people who are using the medication insulin, this is where insulin was discovered. So what we will do is we will have a look around the university. It is a huge university covering many blocks. So we will have a good look around this incredible campus. as we look at some of the buildings and the history of the university, if you remember in our first video when we landed at Lester B Pearson International Airport in Toronto. Well, one of the alumni of the University of Toronto is the former Prime Minister Lester B Pearson, who also, if you are aware of the current Canadian flag, he was the Prime Minister at the time who pushed through legislation to have the flag changed. So the previous flag had a Union Jack, and the current flag, which is recognized the world over, the maple leaf with the two red vertical lines on either side, were the winning design, and that came under the Prime Ministership of Lester Pearson. Here at the University of Toronto, also often known as the U of T. It is a very busy place, a very diverse university as well. It spreads across many blocks of the city. There are 3 or 4 subway stops that you can get off at, and you will still be at the campus. Now, each particular block or section of the university will specialize in certain areas, and so do not despair if you are thinking, gosh, this is quite a big university. This is, once again, a very prestigious university, and I'll be able to fill you in with a few more facts in a few very, very shortly. Hi everyone, it's Dan here with Horizon South, and we have an international student here with us, an international student with the University of Toronto. And before we start, thank you for just taking a little bit of time to talk to us. Could you please?
Just want to say hi to everyone.
Oh, thank you. Could you please tell us, why did you choose the University of Toronto?
Yeah, because I'm come from China, so in my high school I studied in Vancouver, because I know the University of Toronto is the most, it's the best university in Canada, so and I'm studying the life science. So I think it's a very good for my research experience. So that's the reason I chose University of Toronto.
As an international student coming for you a new city and a new university, have you found it difficult finding your way around or getting help?
No, I think everyone in University of Toronto are very friendly, and if I need any help, the department will give me help. So yeah.
Oh, good. And I guess with a campus so diverse with so much size, has that been any challenge in terms of finding classes like when you first started?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. When I first come here, I'm just feel, the school is too big, too huge. Yeah, it's sometimes hard to learn, but after a long time, it's better.
Yeah, and you, like you said, there was help available for you as well.
Other people have helped me. Yeah.
No. Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here we are. Hi everyone, it's Dan here with Horizon South. We are just continuing on our campus tour of the University of Toronto. We are at the main campus. There are 2 other campuses. One is in the East End in Scarborough, and the other campus is in the West End of Toronto in Mississauga. Now, of course, with any university, it's not all just about the study. It's also about sport and enjoying yourself. And as you can see here at the university, there is a multi-purpose outdoor facility. This is covered in an AstroTurf, and people can use that for a variety of different games, be it hockey or indoor futsal or football, and also for other various sports as well. So it's a great facility that is here at the University of Toronto. Yes, hi everyone. We are continuing on with our campus tour, and we are outside the Robards Library here at the University of Toronto. The university has the third largest volume of materials in North America. It is that large. It only is passed by Harvard and Yale. So within the University of Toronto, a vast collection of materials, slides, and other pieces of information that students will use for their research. We are standing outside the Robotics Library, and look at the height of that library. Immense. And this is just one of several libraries that are at the University of Toronto. Hi everyone, here we are at the Robards Library. We are currently on the 13th floor, and it is an immense building. We have just been able to nip into a quiet little study room so that we could talk because it is a library. The amount of selection of volumes is huge. A library with 13 floors. There is actually a 14th floor, but I believe that is for very select material. So this is the largest library at the University of Toronto, and it is a very significant part of the university. And if you come to U of T, certainly if you come to the main campus, the St. George campus here, you will no doubt be spending a lot of time at the university, at the library here, Robotics Library. It's Dan here with Horizon South. We are continuing our tour of University of Toronto, or U of T. Beautiful. Beautiful, exactly. And we are just outside the Varsity Stadium. Varsity Stadium is where major sporting events will be held. This is where the University of Toronto Blues, that is their football team. This is where they play. They play every autumn. In fact, their season would have now begun. Unfortunately, we are not able to see them practicing or doing any training or warm-ups, but this is where the games and the practices for that varsity team will be held, as well as other events and sporting events throughout the year.